imprints and energy codes from your system. And that way you have a clean slate, and then you create new energies and new relationships, right? Um, you don't have to take notes because this is a healing temple that we're going to be doing a lot of healing on. But if you want to take notes, that's up to you. You could always go back and look at this later. So the first thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be writing code for past relationships. So what I want you to do is just breathe, and I'm going to start writing some code, and you can just tell me what you feel. If things come up for you, let me know. We can process it, and anyone who comes into this later, you're still going to get the codes and so forth. You just won't have direct communication with me in the process, but you will have the experience of the healing. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start writing code. So first thing I'm going to do is actually call on the beings that support us in healthy growth related relationships that are based in evolution, love, transparency, kindness, protection, and honoring of another soul, another being. I call forth on the beings that support that and support healthy and relationships and bring us to those healthy relationships, connect us with those healthy relationships, both within ourselves and with other people. I ask for you to begin writing the code structure for everyone who is in this healing temple and everyone who will come later for this healing temple, and to magnify those codes throughout their system now and begin that process. Good. And just tell me when you feel those codes being written in your body. Just breathe so you can receive. And I'm going to go ahead and start writing some codes as well too. I'm going to be writing some codes in relationships that were abusive and clearing that out of your system and those imprints. Writing codes with anyone who's ever told you anything that is not of pure love or kindness or seeing the highest excellence in you. I'm going to be writing codes now for anyone who you felt you had to caretake after, or they made you feel guilty or responsible for taking care of them. I'm writing codes now in your body to release you from anyone's poverty consciousness that they've projected into your energy, fear-based consciousness, lack consciousness, any consciousness that makes you feel you're not good enough or that you're not doing enough. Writing codes now for anyone who was volatile in your space, such as throwing things, slamming things, breaking things. Let's see here. Writing codes into your space that made you feel like you had to protect your children from them or safeguard yourself from them. Writing codes where that person was affecting the way you felt about yourself, meaning in making jabs at you, arguing to be right, instead of coming into greater solutions or new wisdom. Writing codes at any time anyone argued with you, right and wrong, or bickered with you. Writing codes for that in your system to release that out of your body, those imprints, those energies, and calling back your energy from that timeline. So I'm writing now codes to call back your energy from that timeline. I'm also writing codes in your energy for attracting people who do not see you, do not show up, who are not present. Writing codes to people who are just using you for your body or objectifying you in some way. Writing codes for anyone who is making you feel wrong for being who you are, wrong for your choice of growth, your belief systems. Let's see, writing codes into your system for anyone who's made fun of you because of your belief system, made fun of you or didn't take you seriously. Writing codes into anyone who's allowed their family members to come in and to create dominant roles. Writing codes to anyone who creates a lazy, lackadaisical, don't really care, not motivated, and not wanting to put energy forth into the world. And just tell me when you feel those codes being written in your body. We also have the help of the higher beings who are also writing codes in your body. Good. And writing codes for anything that has caused your body to react with inflammation. Writing codes, anything that has made you take in or listen to darkness because of it, or or be susceptible to lower dimensional frequencies. Let's see, writing code for in your body right now, for any place where you felt lack of motivation, or you wanted to give up on life, or you didn't feel like you mattered anymore. Maybe you had suicide thoughts. Maybe you felt like you don't deserve to live. Maybe you went through heartbreak, heartache, because of not getting what you wanted from that relationship. Writing codes for people who were burnt out from relationships, people who gave too much of themselves and not enough for themselves. Writing codes for people who didn't, people who showed up for them, gave them things, supported them as they supported them. Let's see, writing codes with people who just love to argue just to burn you out. Writing codes to people who promise you they're going to change and do nothing about it. Writing codes to people who bring you flowers and tell you they're going to do better, and then they just keep doing the same thing and take no action for change. Let's see, writing codes to clear energy out of your system if you stay in abusive relationships, that anyone who puts you down, calls you name, or curses at you is considered an abusive relationship. Anyone who throws anything, smashes anything, or breaks anything, or slams doors is considered abusive. Anyone who uses aggression, threats, or using past things you shared with them to hurt you is also abusive. So we're clearing that imprint out as well. Anyone who was dependent upon you, taking advantage of you, using you, having sex with you to use you, or manipulating you through guilt or shame, or that you're going to be alone is also abusive. Anyone who used passive aggressive energies on you, manipulated you through passive aggressive energies, making up stories about you that weren't true, gaslighting you. And just tell me when you feel more of those codes releasing those imprints from your body. Anyone who operated in a place of wanting you to pay for everything, doesn't want to show up and take treating you like the person you deserve to be treated like, which is excellence. Anyone who was like being cheap or holding old patterns, any drug abuse issues, writing codes to release that as well. Good. Anyone who put down your body because of the body changes you were going through, or left you because of your health, writing codes for that. Writing codes for anyone who has created any kind of patterns that made you feel that you couldn't succeed. Anyone who created curses or spells. Anyone who brought unlucky energy into your life. Writing codes for that. Writing code for anyone who put you down for being transgender or being soul sexual or bisexual or gay or open sexually. Or I was writing codes to anyone who had brought in generational curses. Any writing codes for anyone who used religion or spiritual dogma against you. Tell me when you feel those codes being written in your system and coming out. It's okay if your body's very thirsty. It's just because your body's processing a lot. Writing codes for jealousy, clearing jealousy, jealousy imprints. Anyone who falsely accused you or accused you of things that you didn't do, who didn't believe you, writing codes for that. And just tell me when you feel those codes getting stronger and stronger in your system. Good, and we're just going to go ahead and go deeper into your body with these codes, and just tell me when you feel those codes going deeper into your body, across every aspect of your body. Whatever sensation you feel, that's what you're supposed to feel. Let's see. Writing codes for anyone who blames you for things, or tries to play like they're the saint and that you're the villain. Writing codes for people who have vendettas against you. Writing codes for people who keep you trapped up in court cases and try to take your kids away from you or playing power games with you. Writing codes, let me know when you feel those codes releasing from your system. All those energy imprints from past relationships. relationships. Writing codes for anyone who uses money to trap you or makes you feel that you're not a good parent because you're wanting to leave. Writing codes for anyone trying to control you or trying to control some aspect of you. Writing codes for people who are in past relationships or in relationships that where they don't feel like they're growing spiritually with their partner, or the partner doesn't want to grow spiritually with you but wants to stay in the relationship. Good. Right now we're only focusing on past relationships, so if you're writing other things that aren't doing with past relationships, we'll be moving on to other parts that we'll be releasing. What we'll do is before we go to each segment, we'll check in and see how everyone's doing, and then we'll move on to the next segment. So just let me know when you feel more of those codes that we've named out moving through your system.
Oh yeah. Oh, feel that release. Oh, feel a little release.
Good. And so all those codes will continue to stay in your system, and you keep releasing things throughout the week and throughout the month. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to, people can raise hands if they would like to chime in about their experience, about what they've experienced. Okay, so we're going to go first with